Those who do not fight are forgotten. Fight or be finished.
Yeah, welcome to Palamecia.
Do you know me?
Few shine so brightly. You're lightning.
That was my name once.
We'll find out.
Stop right there!
Self walks beside you.
In the depths of the darkness, I heard a voice. This world searches for the warrior of light, it said. And there are those who fight to become that warrior and save this world. The voice asked nothing of me. It merely told me this. Those who do not fight are forgotten. That is the law of Palamecia.
I've heard your name before. The prophecy here, in this world, mentions you.
The god of death, leading men's souls into chaos. Or a flash of brilliance, standing against gods who rule mankind. A flash of lightning.
That's quite the introduction.
Prophecy says more than that, you know. It also says that the warrior of light will free the lightning.
And what does that mean? I suppose you're this warrior of light?
I hope to be the warrior of light someday, but I'm not there yet. Might never get there. And I'm not sure what's meant by freeing the lightning. Even assuming you're the lightning in question, I don't even know you.
Except now you do. You saved me back there. Thank you.
Refreshingly direct.
As you saw, my sword was no match for my foe. I seem to have lost my strength upon arriving in this world. Or perhaps I never had any strength to begin with.
What do you mean?
I don't feel like lightning. I think it's my name, but I don't feel it in my bones. If my name is lightning, maybe I'm not the real lightning. Maybe I was made, a copy, a fake.
For someone who isn't sure if they're even real, you seem awfully calm. Don't tell me you're used to this.
Actually, I am. It's not the first time I've doubted my own identity.
Well, you've shown you've got courage, but courage isn't enough to make it in Palamecia.
So it seems. Maybe you could lend me a hand for a while. I'd rather not die here.
You want me to protect you.
Looks like I could use the help.
Fine.
Refreshingly direct. Oh, I was not expecting Lightning to ask you for help. No way! I mean, she just did not seem like the type. Everything about her was all... Don't mind me. I can take care of myself.
Don't judge by appearances, Echo.
She's not the only wacky one. Someone asks you for help and you say, fine? No sarcasm? Just fine? What if she's a fake? This could be a trap, you know.
If it is, we'll deal with that when we have to. The Warrior of Light frees the lightning, right? I don't know what the prophecy means, but if I'm the warrior, I'll figure it out.
Look, I just think we shouldn't rush into things. Be careful, okay? Lightning isn't like you or the other Blanks. Not at all.
You think she's a heretic? She can see, that's something. The question is, does she remember the world she came from?
Time for a little getting to know you, if you know what I mean. The road to hell is paved with your enemies.
Did they come to this world like I did? Or am I just dreaming of the past?
I wish it were a dream, I really do. This world and everything in it, it's real. So, do you remember the world you came from at all?
It was a long time ago. I was living in Cocoon. Why?
Most people who come to Palamecia from the outside forget their past, their home. They can only remember their names.
Then I guess I'm an exception.
This world doesn't really like exceptions. The people who break the laws of Palamecia are called heretics, and people try to kill them.
People like you?
I don't like this world much myself. And if it wants you dead, I'd have a problem with that.
A rebel without a clue.
Let's move. I'll take point. You stay close behind me.
Got it. Thanks.
Walks beside you.
Not bad at all.
Thanks.
Have you thought this through, though? You said heretics like me are hunted, tracked down by those who uphold the laws of the land. Doesn't siding with me put you in danger, too?
Does everyone where you come from worry as much as you do?
I worry because of all I've seen. Back in my home, in Cocoon, thousands, tens of thousands hated us, feared us. The hatred grew until the soldiers in Cocoon did what they were trained to do. They killed everyone who had any dealings with us, even those who just happened to live nearby. They massacred them all.
How does that even happen? I don't get it. Why?
That is a good question. I fear it can happen to anyone who knows true despair. The heart is a fragile thing. It breaks. I only hope your world is spared such tragedy.
We've got tragedy enough to deal with already. Palamecia is a broken world. We've got our hands full just pushing back the fiends. No one has time to raise arms against each other.
That's its own kind of despair, I suppose. No wonder they need a warrior of light.
Give me strength. Fall before me. Halt! I shall end this. Victory, no matter what it takes. Away! I am the mayhem! I shall end this. It is my pride to defend what I love.
I'll do it. I'm used to helping those who can't fight for themselves.
Just like you're used to forcing your help on people.
Well, if you're forcing, I guess I'll accept.
The road to hell is paved with your enemies.
The soldiers captured innocent people, hunted them down, drove them to their deaths. This tragedy happened in my hometown. It all happened right here, on the hanging edge. I was here then, too.
And they drove you out?
I left on my own.
That took some guts.
No, I didn't have any choice. With my back to the wall and nowhere to run, I had to fight. What else was there? It was a futile effort. I knew that at the time. But my anger, and more than anything, my despair, drove me onward.
In other words, times were tough, so you got a heck of a lot tougher.
I've softened a little since.
It doesn't matter if it was anger or despair, as long as it kept you fighting. You fought, and you survived. And that's why you're still here today. Lightning.
That's me, isn't it?
Yeah. You've forgotten your name, Lightning. And with it, you've forgotten how to fight. Just maybe that's because you've changed. What if you lost your will to fight because you lost your anger and despair?
But that would mean that I'm not Lightning anymore. At all. Maybe that's why its light has gone out. Makes sense.
What's that? A crystal?
It belongs to me, to Lightning, anyway. Once it shone brighter than a star, brighter than flame.
What?
Of course, it's not my light to hold any longer. Take it. I'm sure you were meant to have it. It will give you strength.
Are you sure? It's not your good luck charm or anything.
Don't worry, I have all the luck I need right here.
Fine. I'll hold on to it. That crystal you gave me is making me stronger somehow.
I'm glad you're putting it to use.
And far be it from us to refuse a gift or present of any kind.
If you want it back, let me know soon. I'll get attached to it and we wouldn't want any hard feelings.
No, we wouldn't.
You even count the numbers of the fallen? Since we're helping you out, seeing as how you can't fight, a little token of your appreciation wouldn't be out of place.
Of course. I'd be more than happy to pay for your help. What do you want?
Elixir, please! Wait, no! Your crystal, please!
That belongs to Lightning.
If you want it, I'm glad to give it. You are helping me.
Gimme, gimme!
Knock it off, Echo. This is about more than loot.
Oh, come on! You love your loot and don't you try to pretend different. I'm on to you!
You'll have plenty of opportunity to repay your debt, and I'll choose how and when. So, does that work for you, Lightning?
It does.
My foes.
They sure are quick to sound the alarm here.
They were waiting for us. I'm sure a welcoming committee isn't far behind.
The sharper-eyed the enemy, the easier to fool. We just make some noise in a lot of different places, and they'll be distracted from the main objective.
Right. Stir up trouble. I like that. Nothing like a solid strategy. You're good at this.
I was military once.
The military that killed civilians?
That's why I left my post and became a wanted rebel.
Victory echo. Begone! Shrivel and wane. Wither!
That bone-chilling battle!
When they drop out of alert mode, they let their guard down just a little bit.
Which is our chance to gain some ground without being watched.
And strike when they're least expecting it.
Put them at ease, then stab them in the back. You're meaner than I gave you credit for.
An interesting opinion. Certainly not nice, I'll give you that. But no one's ever called me mean. Not that I remember.
That's because you're mean. They were afraid to say anything.
Well, that's possible. I'll have to ask him next time I'm back home. If I can return to my own world, that is.
I'll be blunt. The chances aren't great you'll be able to. I have no idea if anyone who comes to Palamecia can ever go home again, to tell the truth.
That was blunt.
Yeah, he's not much on mincing words.
I prefer it to lies.
haven't decided, but when I do, I won't tell you.
Why not? Wait, is it because you're embarrassed? No, wait a second. I know.
As my reward, Lightning, I demand heart.
Bullseye!
What are you even talking about? What would I do with her heart?
I'm not even sure how I would give it to him if it came to that.
Explain yourself, Echo. You're not making a lot of sense.
Yes, do. I'm curious.
I don't believe you two. That's it, you really were meant for each other. Idiots.